My aunt showed up uninvited to my wedding and kept telling guests about better weddings she'd attended. Now she doesn't get invited anywhere. My Aunt Dorothy showed up to my wedding uninvited last June. We'd specifically excluded her after she ruined my cousin's wedding 2 years earlier, but there she was at the ceremony, front row, wearing white, a full white gown, like she was the bride. My mother whispered she's trying to be supportive. Just ignore her. During the ceremony, Dorothy stood up 3 times. Once to fix my veil. It's crooked. The whole church can see. Once to tell the photographer his angle was wrong. You're missing the good side. Once to announce the flowers looked cheap. Should have used roses. Real roses. Not those grocery store carnations. The officiant had to ask her to sit. She huffed loud enough for everyone to hear. At the reception, she appointed herself as quality control. The chicken is dry. Who catered this? The cake leans left. Didn't anyone check it? The centerpieces are uneven. Table 6 has 1 less flour. She told my DJ his playlist was outdated. Made him change the music 3 times. Grabbed the microphone during toasts. Nobody mentioned that Wendy's dress is off-white. That's basically cream. Very inappropriate for a bride. Everyone knows pure white means purity. What is she implying? My husband Jake tried to escort her out. She made a scene. I'm the eldest woman in this family. I have a right to be here. To guide my niece. She clearly needs it. Look at this disaster. Then she started telling guests about better weddings she'd attended. My friend Robert had a real band. Live music. This laptop playlist is embarrassing. Cousin Marie's venue had chandeliers. This church basement is so basic. Even strangers' weddings are better. I was at one last month. Now that was class. By dinner, she'd insulted the seating chart, the color scheme, and my mother's dress. That's when I decided Aunt Dorothy wanted attention. I'd give her exactly that. I asked the DJ to spotlight her table. Ladies and gentlemen, please acknowledge Dorothy, who blessed us with her presence despite not being invited. Let's hear about all the better weddings she's attended. She stood up, thinking this was real praise. Started listing every superior wedding she'd witnessed. The DJ played circus music underneath her speech. Guests started laughing. She didn't notice. Kept talking about proper wedding etiquette while wearing white to someone else's wedding. Then I started the Dorothy game. Every time she complained, everyone had to drink. The cake is wrong. Everybody drinks. The music is dated. Everybody drinks. Within an hour, the entire reception was wasted and laughing at everything she said. She thought they were laughing with her. Week 2 of my marriage, I started visiting Dorothy's social events, her book club, her church group, her neighborhood parties, uninvited, just like she'd done. I'd show up and criticize everything. Dorothy, this coffee is weak. Dorothy, your cookies are store-bought. Dorothy, that outfit makes you look wide. She'd get flustered. You can't just show up uninvited and complain. That's rude. Interesting perspective from someone who crashed my wedding in a white dress. Her friends started asking questions. You wore white to your niece's wedding? Uninvited? She tried to explain she was helping. They looked skeptical. Then I started sending thank you cards to everyone who attended my wedding, except Dorothy. But I sent her a different card. Thank you for showing everyone what not to do at a wedding. Your example of poor etiquette was educational. Sincerely, the bride whose day you tried to ruin. She called screaming. I thanked her for the feedback. Started a monthly newsletter about wedding etiquette. Featured Dorothy in every issue. This month's what not to do. Wearing white when you're not the bride. Featured expert Dorothy, who did exactly that. Sent it to her entire contact list. Her church, her book club, her neighbors. She became the local example of terrible wedding behavior. The final straw was her birthday party. I showed up uninvited, in a ball gown. Criticized everything. The food was cold. The decorations were dated. The cake was lopsided. Her guests were confused. I announced, this is how Dorothy behaves at other people's events. She crashed my wedding dressed like a bride. Complained about everything. Made my day about her. Her friends were mortified. Started leaving. She tried to explain, but nobody listened. Everyone remembered their own events she'd ruined with her criticism. Dorothy doesn't get invited anywhere now. People cross the street to avoid her opinions. She tried apologizing 6 months later. Said she was just trying to help make my wedding perfect. I sent her a bill for therapy, because that's what it took to get over someone trying to destroy my wedding day for attention. She sent a check. It bounced. Perfect metaphor for her apologies. All show, no substance. My anniversary is coming up. Already got her card ready. Thanks for making our wedding memorable. Everyone still talks about the uninvited aunt in white. You're famous, just not how you wanted.